Hi everyone, Monisha here. In this video, I will be completing exercise 1.1 of chapter sets. In my previous video, I had introduced all the basic concepts of sets, the formulas, the types like roster method, set builder method, and the types of sets and so on. I hope you understood all those things. Here, only exercise 1.1, which consists of 6 questions. So I'll be completing that. This is the easiest chapter. So please concentrate till the end. Let us start the session. So moving on to the first question of exercise 1.1. Here the questions are statement problems. So there is no need of any working column and all. So I have already written the answer for that, but I will explain you how we have to take the certain question as a set or if it is not a set. Okay. So the main is which of the following are sets. There will be a number of questions in this main. In first question number 1, there are 9 sub questions. So the first question is the collection of all months of a year beginning with the letter J. So if the given question is countable, if it is valid, then we have to consider it as a set. If it is not valid, if it is not accountable, then it is not a set. Okay. So the first question, in all months in a year. So there are 12 months in a year. So we have to collect those months beginning with letter J. Okay. The collection of, the solution is follows. The collection of all months of a year beginning with the letter J is a well-defined collection of objects. Okay. So this type of question is well-defined object because we know that starting month January starts from letter J. Next it is June and July starts from letter J. It is countable and you know that in well-defined. So this type of question comes under set. Okay. So this question is a well-defined object because one can definitely identify a month that belongs to this collection. So everyone can identify the name of a month starting from letter J. So one is January, June, July. So if this type of countable statement question falls under the collection of set. So we can directly write it as hence this collection is a set. Okay. So moving on to the second question. The second question is the collection of 10 most talented writers in India. So the collection of 10 most talented writers in India. So a person's talent is not identified by other person. We can't say this person is talented or that person is little more less talented than other. We can't actually identify a person's talent. Okay. So the collection of 10 most talented writers of India is not a well-defined collection because the criteria for determining a writer's talent may vary from person to person. If, for example, if I can say J.K. Rowling is the best writer because I like J.K. Rowling, but for others or for you, maybe there will be other writers who are better than J.K. Rowling, right? So the criteria or the thinking of each person varies. So this type of question will never belongs to a collection of set. Okay. So a 10 most talented writers in India is not a set. Why? Because determining the writer's talent may vary from person to person. So this type of reason you have to give and finally you have to write it whether the given statement is a collection of set or not a collection of set. I hope you understood the first two questions. Moving on to the third question. The third question is a team of 11 best cricket batsmen of the world. So here we have to collect the 11 best cricket batsmen of the world. So solution is a team of 11 best cricket batsmen of the world is not a well-defined collection. As I said in the previous question that as a talented person is not identified by person to person because it varies the view of person to person. In the same way, if we are getting the collection of 11 best cricket team, then from person to person, the talent of each batsman varies. So if example, you have some other batsman as a talented person, the other person in your class will be liking some other person. So from person to person, these views and vision varies. So we can't exactly make a collection of 11 best cricket batsmen. Okay. So it's not a well-defined collection because the criteria for determining a batsman's talent may vary from person to person. Hence, this collection is not a set. So in this type of question, if we want to collect the talent of some person, and in that case, we can't tell those things are a well-defined collection. Okay. Next, moving on to the fourth question, the collection of all boys in your class. So just by looking at the question itself, you can identify what type of set is this. So the collection of all boys in your class. So the collection of all boys in your class is a well-defined collection, because in your class you can identify all the boys. You can identify the name, you can identify a person by his face, features and all. So just by seeing this question, you can definitely identify what type of set is this. So this collection is a set, because each and every person in the class you can identify him. Okay. So next, moving on to the fifth question, the collection of all natural numbers less than 100. So natural number starts from 1. So 1 to 100, less than 100 means 1 to 99. You can identify all the numbers which is less than 100, right? So this type of collection is also come under set. So I will read out the solution. The collection of all natural numbers less than 100 is a well-defined collection, because one can definitely identify a number that belongs to this collection. From 1 to 99 you can easily identify. Hence this collection is a set. I hope you understood this. Which type of statement you have to include in a set and which type of statement you have to exclude from a set. Okay. Let us move on to the next question. Moving on to the sixth question. The sixth question is a collection of novels written by the writer Munshi Premchand. So they have given the name of an author, the writer. Okay. So by this, just by Googling itself, you can understand how many novels he has written. So it is countable, right? So this type of question comes under a set itself. A collection of novels written by a writer Munshi Premchand is a well-defined collection, because one can definitely identify a book that belongs to this collection. If they are giving the name of only one writer, then you can definitely identify the book of him. If they are blindly giving the collection of novels written by writers, so in the world there are thousands and thousands of writers, you can't identify which writer and how many novels they have written. Okay, so at that case it will not become a set. But here they have given, so specifically they have given the name of one person. So by this you can definitely identify the books written by, the collection of books written by Munshi Premchand. So this type of question belongs to a collection of set. So the next question is the collection of all even integers. You know that in a number we can identify how many numbers are there, how many even, how many odd, how many natural numbers are there. So it is easy to identify. If I say 9, then it is an odd number. If I say 22, then it is an even number. So we can definitely identify the number. Here they have given the collection of all even integer. So even integer means the number which is divisible by 2. So the collection of all even integers is a well-defined collection, because one can definitely identify an even integer that belongs to this collection. Hence, this collection is said to be a set. So next, the eighth question is the collection of questions in this chapter. So this chapter means particularly there will be one chapter. So that chapter they have asking how many questions are there. So particularly in one chapter, they are not telling in a whole book. In whole book also we can count how many questions are there. They are not telling a set of books. They are specifically telling this chapter means in one chapter how many questions are there. So the collection of questions in this chapter is a well-defined collection, because one can definitely identify a question that belongs to this chapter. Okay, so this type of question is also belongs to a set. I hope you understood the 3, 6, 7th and 8th question. Let us move on to the last question of first one. Okay, last sub question, 9th sub question. Moving on to the 9th sub question of first question. My 9th sub question is a collection of most dangerous animals of the world. So here solution is the collection of most dangerous animals of the world is not a well-defined collection, because the criteria for determining the dangerousness of an animal can vary from person to person again. If I consider snake as a dangerous animal, you may consider tiger or lion or cheetah may be the dangerous animal. So the dangerousness of an animal depends on person to person, how they have phobic towards each and every animal. So hence this type of collection is not a set. I hope you understood this. Moving on to the second question. The second question is, let a set A is equal to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. In A, there are 6 numbers from 1 to 6. Insert the appropriate symbol that is belongs to. So this symbol means belongs to, or this symbol means not belongs to. Okay. So we have to insert whether belongs to or not belongs to this blank spaces given here. Okay. So how can we identify whether it belongs to or not belongs to? Already in set A, they have given 6 numbers. If all these numbers are there here, then it will belongs to A. So all the numbers which belongs to set A. So that is only from 1 to 6. So the number which is less than 1 or more than 6 will not be belonging to that set A. Okay. So this one is very simple problem. So moving on to the solution part. So here, first question, 5 blank space. So I will not be writing any blank space here. 5 and A given here. So in set A, so 5 is there from 1 to 6. 5 is there. So 5 belongs to set A, right? So we have to write this symbol. 5 belongs to set A. Second question, it is 8. 8 and A. So in set A, only up to 6 is there. So 8 is not there. So we have to write 8 doesn't belongs to set A. Okay, I hope you understood this. So third one is 0. So 0 is not in set A. So we have to write 0 does not belongs to set A. Okay. So in the same form, we have to write the fourth question, that is 4. So 4 is inside the set A. So 4 belongs to set A. So next fifth one is 2. Again 2 belongs to A. So 2 belongs to A. And last one, sixth one is 10. So in set A, only from 1 to 6 numbers are there. So 10 is not there. So we can write it as 10 doesn't belongs to set A. Okay, I hope you understood this. So they will be giving a question of any number of sets. So we have to find out whether it belongs to that set or if it doesn't belongs to that set. Okay, I hope you understood this. Moving on to question 3. Here in question 3, a statement like problem will be given, whereas we have to convert it into a roster form. Okay, so roster form means we have to take out the edge terms here. Set builder method means we have to include the edge terms also. Okay, in roster form, the first question I will read out, that is A is equal to X colon X is an integer. So the X will be an integer, the X is here. So this X is greater than -3 and less than 7. So we need to find out how many digits comes under this criteria. Okay, that we have to write it here. So this X, so X is equal to X colon X is an integer. It is an integer. Integer means it will be having negative terms, 0 and also the positive terms. That is called as an integer. So we have to find out how many elements come under this criteria. So the X is less than 3 and more than -3 and less than 7. So we'll write the answer for this. So here A is a set. A is a set where we have to write down the value for this X which comes under this criteria, less than -3. Less than -3 means we can't include 7. And more than -3 means we can't include this -3, and less than 7 means we can't include these two numbers, we have to exclude, and rest of the numbers we have to write. Okay. So here in X, -2, -1, 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6. So this is the integers which come under set A. So X, these are the value elements of X. So these are all X where this X is greater than -3. So greater than -3 is -2, -1, 0, which is less than 6. Less than 7 is 6. So -2 up to 6 is the answer for first question. Okay. So moving on to the second one, in the same way we have to write it down. Here it is set B. Okay. So set B, again X, where X is a natural number. So you have to understand two things. If they give you whole numbers always starts from 0, whereas natural number starts from 1. Okay. 0 to infinity is whole number, whereas 1 to infinity is natural number. Okay. Here X is a natural number, but it is less than 6. So less than 6 means we have to exclude this 6. So we can't consider the 6 here. Okay. Natural number starts from 1. So 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. Because it is less than 6, so we can't consider the 6 here. So this is the answer for second question. Next, going on to the third sub question. Here third sub question, the set is C. So the question for C set is X colon X is a 2-digit natural number. So these are single digit. Okay. So here it is 2-digit natural number such that the sum of the digits is 8. So they have already given it is a 2-digit. If we add those 2 digits, the answer should be 8. Okay. So 2 digits from single digit we can't write. So first I will take 1. 1 plus which number will give you 8? So 1 plus 7 will give you 8. So 17 is the first number. Next take 2. So 2 plus which number? 2, 6. So 2 plus 6 is 8. 1 plus 7 is 8. Next 3. So 3 plus 5 will be 8. You have to write just 35. Don't write 3 plus 5 because they have given we need to write 2-digit natural number. Okay, 35. Next take out 4. So 4 plus 4 is 8. Next 5. 5 plus 3 is 8. Next 6 plus 2 is 8. And 7 plus 1 is 8. 8 plus 0 is 8. But we can't write 08. 08 is a single digit number. Okay, 08 is single digit. This is 80. 8 plus 0 is 8. So these are the numbers which comes under this session. Okay, the 2-digit numbers, when we add the digits in that number, then we have to get a sum of 8. That is 17, 26, 35, 44 and 53, 62, 71 and 80. So these are the numbers which come under this list. I hope you understood this. Moving on to the fourth question. Here, x is a prime number which is a divisor of 60. So prime number means the number which divides by 1 and itself is called as a prime number. So we have to find out which are the prime numbers which divides 60. So for this we have to do the factorization. So 2 30s are 60 and 2 15s are 30. Next 3 5s are. So here we can stop. So if a prime number comes means we can stop the factorization. So here 2 into 2 into 3 into 5. So the prime numbers, all these three numbers are prime numbers. Okay. So in set D, the value of x which is a prime number and which divides 60 is 2. If the numbers repeats means we can write only one time. Okay. There is no need of repeating the numbers. So if the number or the alphabets repeats means we have to write it only one time. So according to the question, the prime number which is a divisor of 60 is 2, 3 and 5. Okay, this is the fourth question. Next, moving on to the fifth question. The set of all letters in the word trigonometry. In this word, we have to write all the letters in the word trigonometry. Okay, this is set E. So set E is equal to, I have already told you if the letters or numbers repeats, we have to write it only one time. Okay, so here first one is T, next is R, next is I, next is G, next is O and N. Next what happens? O repeats. O is already there. M, we have to write M. If it repeats means don't write it. Okay, E, we have not written E. We can write E here. Next is T. T already we have written. Next R also we have written. Next is Y. So these are the set of numbers these are the set of letters which comes in the word trigonometry. So if the letters repeats means we have to write it only one time. Okay, so these are the letters. So moving on to the last question of this, that is the set of all letters in the word better. Okay, in the same way we have to write, this is set F. Okay, so first letter is B, next is E, next is T. One more T is there, so there is no need of writing it. One more E, already we have written E, and the last number is R. So these are the letters in word better. Okay, B, E, T and R. So T, E already repeats. So there is no need of repeating the letters once again. I hope you understood this. So moving on to the fourth question. In the previous question, that is in the third question, they have given the question in set builder method and we have written the answer in roster method. Okay, so in this fourth question, they have given the question in roster method. We have to write answer in set builder method. Okay, so let us move to the solution part. So here the first question is 3, 6, 9 and 12. Okay, so 3, 6, 9 and 12. This is in the roster method. We have to write it in set builder method. In set builder method, let us take it as a set A. Okay, in set A, let this be the digit X. Okay, let this be X alphabet. Okay, X letter. So this X is equal to X, where this X is equal to, see here, 3, 6, 9, 12. So everything are the multiple of 3 itself, right? So 3, 3 2s are 6, 3 3s are 9, 3 4s are 12. So when you multiply one number to it, so it can be this n can be 1, n can be 2, n can be 3, n can be 4 and so on. So if you go on substituting values for this n, a whole number for n, sorry, the natural number for n, we will get this numbers. So x is equal to 3n, whereas this n belongs to, we know that the capital N denotes the natural number. So x is equal to 3n, where this n belongs to natural number. Natural number starts from 1 up to infinity. Okay. So n belongs to natural number n, and so here they have given the number from 3 to 12. Okay. And this n is from 1 up to, that is 3 1s are, 3 2s are, 3 3s are, 3 4s are. So it is up to 4. Okay. So we can write it as n is greater than or equal to 1. Okay. It is equal to 1. 3 1s are 3. So here it is 1. The first number we have to substitute is 1 here. So this n is less than or equal to, sorry, greater than or equal to 1. Next it is less than or equal to 4. Okay, because the last number is 12 and 3 4s are 12. So we have to write it as x is equal to 3n, where this n belongs to natural number n, and this n is greater than or equal to 1 and less than or equal to 4. So this is the method of writing numbers in set builder method. Okay, so moving on to the second question. There are 5 sub questions in this session. So the second one is 2, 4, 8, 16, 32. So just by seeing the number you can understand how they have done that. Okay, see here, 2 2s are 4, 4 2s are 8, 8 2s are 16 and 16 2s are 32. Or 2 to the power of 1 is 2, 2 to the power of 2 is 4, 2 to the power of 3 is 8, 2 to the power of 4 is 16, 2 to the power of 5 is 32. Any of the one method we can write it. Okay, so it can be seen that the first one I will write, that is 2 is equal to 2 to the power of 1, right? So 2 to the power of 1 is also equal to 2. So next, the second number, 4 is equal to 2 to the power of 2, that is 2 square. So 2 square is 2 into 2, that is 4. So next one is 8, 8 is equal to 2 to the power of 3, that is when we multiply 2 thrice, 2 into 2 into 2, 2 2s are 4, 4 2s are 8. So next one is 16, which is equal to 2 to the power of 4. In the same way, 32 is equal to 2 to the power of 5. Okay. So now in set builder method, so let this be set B. In set builder method, again take x. So here the x is equal to 2 to the power of n, right? So this n we have to change by 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So this x is equal to 2 to the power of n, where this n, again n is, first one is 1. So starting from 1 means n belongs to natural number n. So n belongs to natural number n, and so it starts from 1 and ends at 5, right? So in the same method you have to write. So n is greater than or equal to 1. It is equal to 1 and less than or equal to 5. Less than or equal to 5. So this is the method of writing set builder method. I hope you understood this. Let us move on to the third problem. So moving on to the third question. Here, so from the question we can see that, so it can be seen that, you can see here 5. So this 5 is equal to, this 5 is plainly equal to 5 to the power of 1, because 5 to the power of 1 is equal to 5. Again next is 25. 25 is equal to 5 to the power of 2, because 5 square is 25. Again, okay, wait, don't write that comma there. Okay, so 25 is equal to 5 square. So next is 125. 125 is equal to 5 cube. In the same way, 625, which is equal to 5 to the power of 4. So how we have to write the set builder method format for this? So let this be C. The set can be C here. Here x. So where x belongs to, so x is equal to 5 to the power of, here 5 is common everywhere. Okay. So 5 to the power of natural number is moving one after the other. So 5 to the power of n, where this n belongs to natural number n, and so this n is greater than or equal to 1 and less than or equal to 4, because the last number is 625 and 5 to the power of 4 is 625. Okay. So I hope you understood this. Okay, I would have written a little bit down here. Wait, I will write it little bit down. Okay, so here you have to write in a straight line itself. So because of this space constraint, I'm writing here. So this n is greater than or equal to 1 and less than or equal to 4. Okay, because it starts from 1 and ends with 4. So moving on to the fourth question, that is 2, 4, 6, etc. So by this we can see that all the numbers are divisible by 2. So if a number is divisible by 2, then it is said to be even number and even natural number. So it is a set of all even natural numbers. Even natural numbers. So how we have to write it in set builder method? In set builder method, so let it be d set. So d set is equal to x colon x. You have to write it common in everything in set builder method, x colon. Okay, and this variable you can take x, y, z, anything, any variable you can take. Okay, so x is equal to, x is a, here there is no need of writing any numbers here. X is an even natural number. Okay, so x is an even natural number. So this is the way of writing the set builder method for this. So moving on to the last question of this session, that is 1, 4, 9 up to 100. So it can be seen that here 1 is equal to 1 to the power of 1, right? So here next is 2, that is 4. 4 is equal to 2 to the power of 2. Next is 9. So 9 is equal to 3 to the power of 3. So 3 square. Okay. So here it has 1 square, 2 square and 3 square. Not 3 cube, 3 square. Next up to the last number is 100. So this 100 is equal to 10 square. 10 square is 100. Okay. So how the numbers are moving? So here the natural numbers are there. In the number, the natural numbers are there, whereas in the index, in the powers, only 2 is there. 2 is stagnant there. Okay, 1 square, 2 square, 3 square, 10 square, 4 square, up to 10 square it is there, right? So it is in the form of powers of 2. So but it is a natural number. So how we have to write the set builder method? Let it be E. So here again x colon. So x is in the form of, here this number is changing, natural numbers. So let this be n. But the powers are 2 itself. So this x is in the form of n square. Okay, x is in the form of n square, where this n belongs to natural number n, because it is natural number starting from 1 itself. Okay, so how we have to write it? So that n is greater than or equal to 1, because it starts from 1 and ends with 10 square. So less than or equal to 10. So this is the way of writing a roster to set builder method. In the previous session we have studied a set builder method to roster method. Here it is a roster to set builder method. I hope you understood this. Moving on to the fifth question. Here a set builder method question is given. We have to write all the elements according to the question. Okay. So first, so here they have given a is equal to x colon. X is an odd natural number. Okay, it is an odd number, which is an odd natural number. They have not given the ending point of it. So any number of odd numbers we can write. So the first set, x is an odd natural number. So it can be written as a is equal to, write down a flower bracket and write all the odd numbers. Odd numbers are those numbers which is not divisible by 2. Okay, so 1, 3, 5, 9, 11, 13, etc. Because they have not given the ending odd number, so we can write this dot. It shows that infinite number of odd numbers we can write here. So this is the way of writing. They will be giving a question according to set builder method, where we have to just fill the elements according to the question. Okay, so moving on to the second question. So here set B is given, x colon x is minus half, less than x, and greater than half and less than 9 by 2. So first we have to find out the value of this. Okay, so that is minus half is equal to, so minus half will be always equal to, so here just make a small change here. It is a natural number, not x. Okay, So n. So here minus half. So minus half is also equal to minus 0.5 and 9 by 2. 9 by 2 is equal to 4.5. Okay. So between this minus 0.5 and 4.5, we have to write only the natural numbers. Natural numbers doesn't include this point decimal points. Okay. So I will tell you how to write it. Just for an example, write a number line. Okay. So write a number line. Here by this answer, you can take a notice, that is everything is in a decimal point and 0.5 is the range for that. Okay. If I take this point as minus 0.5, okay, I can take even little backer, that is minus 0.10. Okay. So minus 0.10, next minus 0.5, next will be 0, next is 0.5 plus 0.5, next is 1, next is 1.5, next is 2, so next it will be 2.5 and 3, 3.5, so next is 4 and the last number is 4.5. 4.5. So now in the natural number, we have to write only natural number, whereas the least number is minus 0.5 and this is the least number and the highest number is 4.5. So between minus 0.5 and 4.5, what are the natural numbers which occur? Natural numbers, not whole number, that is 1. So if they have given x means, we can take it as without a decimal point, we can take it. Okay, if they have given n means, we have to take only natural number. I will write it for both. Okay, if in the question they have given x means, we have to take 0. X can be a whole number. If they have taken n means, we have to write only natural numbers. Okay, so here I am considering it as n. So if it is n, then this set b will become, set b will become, that is 1, 2, 3 and 4. This is the natural number. Okay, so again in set B, if this question, if instead of n they have given x, okay, instead of n if they have given x, we can include it as a whole number, then this 0 also comes. Okay, 0, 1, 2, 3 and 4, because 4 is less than 4.5. So between the numbers which are between minus 0.5 and 4.5, we have to take. So this is the answer for this. These are the elements which come under these points. Okay, next is the third question. C set where x colon x is an integer. Okay, it is an integer. So it is an integer where this x square is less than or equal to 4. So this x square, whatever we find it out, the x square means we have to take 0 also. Okay, n means we have to take from 1. So this x square, whatever may be, from 0 to any number we can take, but the value should be always less than or equal to 4 itself. Okay, so let us take that number. First I will be taking, since it is an integer, negative number also we have to take. Okay, so negative number, see here, from minus 3, x can be minus 3, because since integer is given, minus 3 whole square. So minus 3 whole square is minus 3 into minus 3, minus minus get cancels, 9, which is not less than, it is greater than 4, we can't take it. Again next one is minus 2 whole square. So minus 2 whole square is minus 2 into minus 2, minus minus cancels, which is 4. So 4 is equal to, right? So less than or equal to 4 itself. So because it is equal to 4. So next is minus 1 whole square. That is minus 1 into minus 1, minus minus cancels, 1 ones are 1, which is again less than or equal to 4. So next is 0, 0 square, again it is 0 itself, and 0 is less than or equal to 4. So negative terms is finished. Next I have to take positive terms. So 1 square is equal to 1 into 1, that is 1, again less than or equal to 4. Next is 2 square. So 2 square is 2 into 2, 4, again which is equal to 4. Next is 3 square. 3 square is 9, which is greater than 4. So we can't write it. Okay. So 3 square is 3 into 3, which is equal to 9, greater than 4. Here they have given the number should be always less than or equal to 4. So this term we can't take, 3 term, right? So what are the set elements in set C, which will shows less than or equal to 4? That is minus 2, minus 1, 0, 1 and 2. So these are the numbers which come under set C, which is less than or equal to 4. I hope you understood this. So moving on to the fourth question. The fourth question is D set, where X is a letter in the word loyal. Okay. So the number of letter in the word loyal, we have to find it out. I have already told you in the previous sum. So if the letters are repeating, we have to write it only one time, and rest of the letters we have to write it as it is. So here the number of letters is, first is L, next is O, next is Y, and next is A. And L is repeating, so we have to write it only one time. So these are the elements which come under set D. Okay. So next, moving on to the fifth question. Here set E is given. So it is set E. Okay, write it as answer. Okay. Here set E is given. Here X is a month of a year not having 31 days. So we have to write the month of a year which don't have 31 days. So the which are the months which don't have 31 days? So first one is February. So February, and next is April. So next is June, September, and November. Okay, don't write and here, we have to write a comma. Okay, so next is November. So we know that the alternate month will always be having 31 and 30 days. So January having 31, next February have 28 or 29 days, March having 31, April, so 31 days, next is May 30, so next is June, like that. One month, alternate month, we have to omit it. So next one we have to write. Okay, so this is the way of writing. So moving on to the last question. So the last question is, the set F is given. The set F, where X is a consonant in the English alphabet which precedes K. So what is consonants? The all the letters which are not vowels. We know that which are the vowels we have. Okay, so here, wait. So English alphabet has how many letter? English alphabet has, so English alphabet has 26 letters. We all know that English alphabet has 26 letters. In that there are two types. One is vowel and the one is consonant. Okay. So vowel is A, E, I, O and U. So A, E, I, O, U. How many letters are there? 5. So 5 in English alphabets, out of 26, 5 vowels are there, and rest of all the letters are consonants. So consonants are 21. 21 plus 5 is 26. So 21 consonants are there and 5 vowels are there. But what they have given, X is a consonant in English alphabet which precedes K. Sorry, don't write proceed. It is precede. Okay. So precedes K. So precedes means all the consonants which come less than or before K, that is precedes. So succeeds means next number. Precedes is the number which comes behind K, all the consonants. Okay. What are the consonants which comes under A, B, C? A is vowel. So B, C, D, E is there, and then F, G, H and J. Okay. So these are the consonants which come before K, that is preceding K. So I hope you understood this. If you have any queries or doubts, please connect me on YouTube. You can comment me on the comment section and about the video also. One more question is remaining in exercise 1.1, that is question number 6. I will be continuing it in this video itself. So moving on to the sixth question and the last question of this session and this episode. So here we have to match it. As usual, match the following. We have to match it. So here the first side is in roster method and the second side is in set builder method. So we have to read out the question and match it for the consecutive set builder method. Okay. Here the first one is 1, 2, 3, 6. We have to see here whether it is correct for these all set builders method. Okay. So 1, 2, 3, 6. First question is X is a prime number and divisor of 6. So all these numbers are divisor of 6. So 1 6 are 6, 2 3 are 6, 3 2 are 6, 6 1 are 6. But the number should be a prime number. Prime number means a number which is divisible by 1 and itself. Here 6 is there which is divisible by 2 and divisible by 3. So it is not this set builder method. So in third main, you have just third one you just notice it, that is x is a natural number and divisor of 6. So it is a natural number. Natural number starts from 1 and there is no criteria like prime number. It should be a divisor of 6. So third one correctly matches the first roster method. That is 1, 2, 3, 6 matches the third set builder method, which says that x is a natural number. Here 1, 2, 3, 6 are all natural numbers and that should be a divisor of 6. Right? So all are divisor of 6 and it is a natural number. So first one matches the third one. So moving on to the second one. Here 2 and 3. So 2 and 3 is a prime number and also the divisor of 6. Okay, 2 3s are 6, 3 2s are 6 and both are prime numbers. So both numbers are divisible by 1 and itself and no other numbers. So for second one, the first set builder method matches. Okay. So second one, the first one will matches. Next is MATHEICS. So these are the letters of the word mathematics. In mathematics, MA repeats, only MA repeats and all other things are just a single letter of the alphabet. So this is second one matches the fourth set builder method. And the last one is 1, 3, 5, 7, 9, which are correctly odd numbers. So odd number which is less than 10. So less than 10, 9 is less than 10, which are all the odd numbers which is not divisible by 2. So fourth one matches second one. Okay. So either you can match it like this or you can write the answer directly by just writing the answers. So answers are here, the first one and the second main. Okay. The first one matches third one. And the second one matches first one. Next is third one matches fourth one and fourth one matches second one. So 1, 3, 2, 1, 3, 4 and 4, 2. So I hope you understood this. So if you have any queries, doubts or any suggestions on the video, please comment me on the comment section below and please subscribe my channel, which will motivate me to do more and more videos. Thank you. Thanks a lot for watching my videos.